Hello and welcome back. First of all, do you remember, I believe it was last time, that I asked or noted that I believe that thing with the fungal got bigger? And yes, that is what she said, but do you see that outside? Fungal bed, and this here, fungal wall. It did get bigger, which means we will now get the fuck out here. For that we probably need more storage. Something. We can make makeshift knapsacks and makeshift slings. That should be relatively fast. Well, we can make one makeshift knapsack with our pants. What other possibilities do we have? We have a duffel bag. We might be able to do this. A duffel bag would come in really handy. It has 30 liter of storage. Straw basket. We have straw, I believe. But that's not a lot of storage for a lot of encumbrance. There is straw in the barn. A hobo stick. Okay, that would encumber our arm, or one arm and one hand. And also provide next to no storage for a lot of encumbrance. Don't know about that. But I guess it would at least, well, move the encumbrance from our torso to our hand. But that's probably even worse. A leather belt? No. A pouch? Again, too much encumbrance for too little reward. And a canvas sack, again, too much encumbrance. So the duffel bag, of all the options, seems to be by far the best. What do we need for that? Wax and a sewing kit. We don't have a sewing kit right now, and we don't have that much wax. So let's grab our bed and produce some wax by destroying the bed. This is, by the way, one of the most efficient way to get a lot of wax. As you can see, the fungal spread, by the way, and yes, I'm aware that drinking directly from the fountain is not this. Well, I mispressed 3 times or so. Not the safest way to drink or the safest water source, but I apparently don't have enough containers to cook, so I don't really have a choice. I need a butchering tool. Basically what I'm searching for is a bone to make a needle. And I believe up there was a corpse of an animal. And yes, I'm fairly certain it is an animal because... what? Yes, store the aluminium bed in our inventory. It is an animal because I don't believe a fungoid would wander up outside the fungal bed. Ants would have, well, green blood, and I was white. What did we watch? Cougar. Well, yes. Maybe we should check the barn again. I did almost walk into that. There is, well, I can't grab the gun because of storage issues, but we have a gun, theoretically. We will need thread. Can we turn long string into thread? We can turn small string into thread. And I will do that 2 times because I don't know what we can Yes, because we can do some things. Wait, we still don't have the needle, so we will be able to do more things. I can't make a needle. The needle is not in here. We probably, to work bone, need some survival, I would guess. What can we do to... Well, how high is our survival? 0. Yes, we need probably some survival. Do we have a recipe that we can do over and over again that, well, needs survival? Yes, the knapsack. And the sling, actually. The makeshift, like, storage sling. Yes, we will make a sling. Then we go into... Does it lay there? Yes. Then we disassemble the sling. Then we make a sling and we are on level 1. Perfect. So, can we now make a bone needle first? Yes, we can make a bone needle. Perfect. Oh, did we lose the bone? Because we failed to craft. I should have taken more bones with me, but I don't have storage, so it's kind of annoying. We can take... I should have... Well, I could have dropped stuff, but apparently I'm too dumb for that. We are not spore infected, and yes, I want to get away from this place as fast as possible. I mean, I don't know if you can take care of those spores in some way. And I don't mean the infection, I mean the spores outside. But I'm not willing to take the risk. We have a bone needle and it is reloaded with 100 string. Yes, we can do a lot of stuff. So let's do the important stuff first. 2 duffel bags. In this version, and I believe in previous version also, you can maximum wear a maximum of 2 types of the same container, not more. That's why I make 2 and not like a trillion. Even though I would prefer a trillion. Don't get me wrong, we are basically incompetent at fighting right now, but that's not that important, is it? We can make a cloak. It would warm us, at least what it covers, and it would only take wax. And it has next to no encumbrance. I will make a cloak. We failed to make it. We made a cloak. Good. What else? For a hat. I probably want a balaclava. And maybe a scarf? Probably not. I believe this will be sufficient, yeah, to warm us. And it's probably, well, less encumbering than a scarf. Those are 3 encumbrance. Those are 2, yes. Torso. Do we want anything? Not really. Oh, I always use the wrong key. Arms. Pair of arm warmers. We are not that cold. Our hands, however, I believe are quite cold because we don't wear any clothing there. Probably get some glove liners, or oh, you're probably supposed to wear both. I'm willing to do both. Takes like next to no material. Well, it's probably also not that important, but we get some skill, I believe. Yes, we are already tailoring level 2. Perfect. I believe we started with some because of maid, but I might be mistaken, or we got some later. Maybe I read the book. I will not do any leg stuff. What is better? Well, we probably want to change our stockings for normal socks. Wait. Oh no, stockings also cover the leg obviously, so we probably want to keep the stockings? The socks are better at encumbrance, but they cover 100%, well, and they cover 100% of the feet, while the stockings cover 75% of the legs and feet. The stockings are warmer, so I will keep the stockings for now. Survivor utility belt. Oh, is this like... I will quickly count. Those are 9. And the toolbox has 10, 11. It has butchering, cutting, oh, wait, what? Let's look again. Armor, other, survivor utility belt. The only things missing are cutting and butchering, so this combined with the knife is as good as the toolbox? No, that would be too good. Wouldn't it? What do I need for it? Screwdriver set and the other normal tools. Okay. 3 hammering. So it has hammering, metal sawing, wood sawing, screwing, and bolt turning. Oh, wrong item. Hammering, metal sawing, wood sawing, fine screwing, and bolt turning. Did I miss something? Sorry that might take a second, but you can compare stuff in your crafting inventory with stuff you have, I believe. Hammering? No, it should be the same, but the cutting. And we get the pocket knife out of it when we disassemble it. We don't have a survivor belt, so how do we do a survivor belt? Because if we can get the toolbox for, well, waste without carrying it around, I will take that. Survivor belt. Can we even craft that right now? No. How do you write survivor again? Sorry? Oh, I was. What? Oops. We can't craft a survivor belt right now. So we can't do that right now, but I definitely will keep that in mind because it seems just super good. Survivor belt. I'm thinking about where you can get the survivor recipes. Our best shot would probably be to hunt survivor zombies, killing them and disassembling their shit. Or, well, at that point we would have a survivor belt. But if we disassemble stuff, we can get the recipe for it. And sadly enough, it didn't take long to take all of the stuff. There is there food? Yes, curry and curry red meat. I will quickly eat some curry, drink the unsafe water. And I always mispress, I always press capital Y. Marlos Bush. I don't know if I want to take this with me, but apparently we found berries in the fungal. Okay, I take it. Did I? Yes, the berries over encumbered us. That's kind of sad. I will leave the steak knife behind, I believe, because we don't really need that. Not with, actually I believe it has, how much butchering has it? 20. It has better butchering than our... First of all, we should wear our stuff. God, we look strange. Like, our character looks very strange on the picture, on the sprite. I probably want to get rid of the hoodie. The rest I will sort probably later. And I did, by the way, not get to all of the books because, wait, the fungal bullshit that happened. As you can see, most of them are still blue. I only read Cooking on a Budget, the first aid guide, and some of Under the Hood, I believe, and yes, Scott's book, whatever. I will get... Well, the hoodie alone is probably enough for now. I wanted to say I will get rid of the plastic bottle, but I will keep that for now. I will go into the direction of the mansion. To be exact, into the direction of the CBM I want to grab now that we have storage. The problem is just... I believe there is a manhack there. At least we left the manhack somewhere in that area, I believe, with the zombie scientist. I will guess we check the mansion and then continue on from there. And yes, up there was a wreck, but I believe that's the wreck we saw a dozen times. Yes, it is. Or 1 time, 2 times? However often I did go to the mansion. And yes, we cannot fight at the moment. We get a minus 80% Mali on our attack rolls. Because of our, well, torso encumbrance, obviously. Do I want to grab books? Good question, good question. I will grab the pitching a tent because... because it will give us survival skill. I just realized something. First of all, there might be a recipe for the survival stuff in the pitching a tent, even though probably not. Second of all, we should probably still keep the skill books that teach us the, well, how is it called again in this game? Something bartering? Yes, they're bartering. Because we get stats for that? Maybe? I hope. Just because there's nobody we can talk to doesn't mean we can't talk. Well, train to talk, good. Sewing techniques for designers, there might also be a recipe in there, probably not though. The modern antenna, probably fabrication, do-it-yourself compendium. Historic armor smith might be very useful at some point. Basically, what I'm searching for is a book about, well, electronics, high-level electronics or something. I didn't check those 2 times because I was not certain if I looked at everything. Because high-level electronics, because what again? Oh yes, we want to rise our intelligence so we can, well, cut ourselves up, implant electronics, and sew ourselves together again without dying. How to browse the web, I believe that gives you computer skill, I hope. We already have this. Water Survival Training Field Manual. I have no idea what that is. I never saw that before. Art and Science of Chemical Warfare. I don't know how effective is that on, well, zombies. Chemical warfare, I guess, depends on how you define chemical warfare. I mean, I guess napalm, well, it's kind of I don't know. I mean, like poison gas and something like that wouldn't be really effective. Right, we already did go through this. Should probably do this like this. Oh, do I have a book? 2 times? Yes, what is that transistor? Anything else? Believe we already got this, yes. Viewing techniques for designers, yes, I even commented on that. Home repair guide is new, and that means we have well, not everything apparently, most things from this room. We can eat curry. Can we eat both? No, I will do it anyway. Because I believe I already mentioned, food this close to an ant hive is not really scarce. You can just go and hunt ants, and we did not even loot everything of this. Do we? I may want to take a glass bowl or something with me so I can, well, cook water. We lose stamina. There's a shotgun. I don't have space and I don't really want a shotgun, but there is a shotgun. Yes, they give you still normal meat, the ants, which is very good. Endless meat supply is useful. There are plastic bottles here. Did I not? I have to have seen the bathroom. I probably just forgot that I need plastic bottles. And here's the problem. Every time we get attacked now, we have to drop the duffel bags to have any chance. Oh. Yes, we have 8 torso. Did I leave behind the... Oh no, I just dropped it here. For a second I was like, did I leave behind the baseball bat? Because then I'm fucked up now. We have a baseball bat, right? Yes, it's somewhere in there. What did I want to say? We have to drop our stuff on the ground and pick it up again just to have a chance. I did mispress. I did try to. Yes, weird. And as you can see, even if the enemy is a one hit normally, well, I could probably try to kill him without dropping my stuff, but that would be risky. Give me a second, my cat wants in. Well, I will just make a cut here. See you in a second. And here I am, back. Give me a second. The break was actually like 20 minutes. Because my cat, of course, demanded attention. Oh yes, I was searching for, well, a container. Yes. I hope for a bigger container. Maybe from a zombie corpse, a 2.5 liter canteen, a normal plastic canteen, or A gallon jug. I probably saw this already and did not take it. Gallon jug of bleach. We probably want to take this with us. And we probably want to take the bleach also with us, but I don't believe I will be able to. We probably want to take the bleach because, well, the bleach is, I believe, a major component in the mutagen. Why are we so over encumbered? Oh yes, all the books we took up. That's actually a big problem because this way we won't be able to get through the ants and away from the manhack. Oh, what will I do? I will go to the street east of the FEMA camp and hope we don't run into, well, another special, well, animal building like the Fungal tower, or, well, I guess animal or plant building, or the ant hive, because I hope there are no ants on the other side of the FEMA camp. Might already be hard to get away into that direction because there are so many ants between me and the road. That's really unfortunate, because dropping this stuff over and over again will be super bad. We really need some sort of transportation. A working car with enough fuel, a bicycle, even though the bicycle would probably not help as much with, well, over encumbrance. It would help a little bit, I believe. How far did we... You know what? I will go to this road and drop the books on here, because I didn't see an ant in a while. So, how do we do this best? This is, I believe, the fastest. I want to quickly check this because I believe you could move an entire tab, couldn't you? Toggle category selection mode, T. What? That doesn't seem to do it. Sorry. My throat is a little bit wide. Toggle category selection mode. It is T. That's odd. I believe there to be a way to move, well, everything. This seems... okay. This seems just like a faster way to, well, go between categories, but not too important. We're close, and I don't yet see the manhack, so I'm optimistic. Still no robot inside. There's a manhack. Fudge. How close is it? It is relatively far away, but it will definitely see us once we come close enough to the CBM, because it is down there. Do I want this? I probably don't. Did it see us? We don't see it. It didn't see us yet. Is this loaded? Because with the gun we may be able to take it down. I will wield it. No, no ammunition. Oh, I should have grabbed the... Yes, I really should have grabbed the gun. Did I just remember that? Remember that? I may even go... No, I won't go back for the gun. We will find plenty of guns. I also could have grabbed the shotgun, which would also probably have helped, but we would only have had a single shot. Do we have still enough space? No. Oh yes, we can. Well, this aluminum bed is not big enough. What do we get rid of? How high is our chance to not fail this? Not high enough. We have an 88% chance of genetic damage, blood loss, or damage to existing bionics. Oh. This apparently can change, because I believe there is also a chance to, well, a malfunctioning bionic, but it doesn't say that. Either way, I'm not willing to risk that. We can probably leave this behind. It only has the recipe for saline solution and disinfectant. How big is it? Okay, it is tiny. Cooking on a budget. It doesn't... Oh, it has the recipes for a hobo stove, a charcoal smoker, and a quern. I will take everything but the books that can't teach us any more skills and only have relatively useless recipes. Let's quickly look up what quern. No, we can't. I wanted to see what, well, properties a quern has. But not too important, I guess. Do you need anything else? No, I believe there were only 2 libraries in here, I believe. I'm not certain, but I believe we looted the 2 libraries we found. Don't want to fight against the wolf, but no. Wanted to say, but I want to check the car, but I can already see that that car does not have tires. It might have fuel, but we don't really have a way to transport the fuel. It's 16 o'clock. I really want to make some ground before it gets dark. Because once it is dark, we will run over a dark street without seeing anything. Yes, I will definitely follow this road to the north. Because, well, the layout of the road does very easily hint that direction. Everything shows us north is some sort of settlement. Granted, we don't know the size of the settlement. Might be a tiny settlement. But it might be bigger. This is a crater. Crater is either a bomb crater, I believe, or a meteor crater. Or does it say bomb crater if it is a bomb crater? I'm not certain. And to our east is some sort of campsite. With probably again to... Oh, the tents again, because of the change to the building collapsing, seem to be really broken. I will take down the tent and quickly try something. I will wield the way too heavy tent and then build it up, just to see if it collapses instantly if I open the door. It doesn't seem to collapse instantly. Okay. We don't have space for the tent and we are way too overcumbered. So I will take a quick peek at everything here. So far, either I did not realize it or I did not see a bicycle. Or no, that is probably a motorcycle. That is, well, functioning, but it has no fuel. And the engine is faulty, so not really worth considering for vehicle. We have some food here and some other interesting stuff, and I will quickly eat the vegetable soup. And yes, everything of it for the quench. And we can carry some cans with us. 1, 2 cans. Do I want to drop anything? Can probably drop the curry powder, but I don't want to. I will quickly drop the berries in. I did not even read its text. This looks like a blueberry, the size of your fist, but pinkish in color. It has a strong but delicious aroma, but is clearly either mutated or alien origin. So, I have no idea what this does. I don't believe from the flavor text that it is, well, fungal. It grew in the fungal bed, but I don't know if it grew before or after it. I will take this with me because we may mutate if we eat it, and that's kind of the point of the season. Anything else I may want to drop? What does the coconut milk or condensed milk even? Okay. It gives us back quite a bit of quench, so I will quickly eat that, even though the food part will be wasted and maybe even a part of the drink, but I don't care right now. You can take that. This seems like it brings us exactly to our limit, but we are 3 over it, like 0.03. The lighter doesn't have volume, even though it is shown with volume. And yes, I can probably throw away the Gale Razor, but I don't want to. It has a fancy flavor text. We will spend the night in the tent and hope that it doesn't collapse over our head. And I will spend the time between episodes reading again. Hopefully I will not come back to you while we are surrounded by fungal and the tent slowly turns into a giant mushroom. But hey. Actually, while you are here, I will quickly go over the books we found and then probably have to end the episode. Yes, quickly read all new books. Fighting melee. Oh, melee skill. That might actually be interesting. Spetsnaz. Oh, well. Spetsnaz? I can't pronounce it. Swimming, wrestling, unarmed combat, Construction. Oh, this will teach us CBMs. Super useful. We will definitely read that and check that out in the next episode. What is a transistor? A lot of electronics components. Modern antenna, cooking, okay. Computer skill, survival skill, your speaking skill. I was kind of convinced that bartering. There are two things, speaking and bartering. Yes, there are. Oh. Intelligent? What? That's an entertainment book I accidentally took with me. Oops. Fabrication. Dodge, I believe. Yes, dodge. Study of historic armor smithing. A lot of fabrication. But a minimum fabrication level needed. Why does a book of historic armor smithing teach us electric forge? But hey. We may check this out and get some kick-ass armor at some point, but we need the skills and materials necessary. Survivor, I read Survivor, Survivor Fire Mask. Only the Survivor Fire Mask? That's rather disappointing. I hope for more. Okay, it's a book of science and chemical warfare, but I still hope for more. After I read Survivor, through the lens. Oh no, wait, no, we have some survival skill gained now. I didn't want to do that. A lot of ammunition I don't want to deal with. Speaking skill. A lot of clothing options. I will look through that between episodes for Survivor. Construction, electronics, a lot of it, good. Do-it-yourself compendium again, a lot of recipes. I can't even read what skill it gives us. And we get more computer. Okay, it got dark. I will probably spend some days just sitting here and reading, and come back to you in the next episode with more skills. And yes, I will also come back if I do anything else but reading and eating. So, goodbye and have a wonderful day.